Hey there. It's April the 12th and time for Proverbs 12. So, deep in the Proverbs now, and lots of good stuff in here. So, we'll begin. Verse 1. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Okay? If you love discipline, if you are wrong about something or misinformed, you would want to know. Okay? A wise person would want to know that they were misinformed. Okay? A lot of people don't want to know that. Right? Makes them stupid. Mark Twain said, one of his sayings was, "It's easier to fool people than to convince them they have been fooled." Right? A lot of that going on in the world today. Okay? It's crazy. The amount of people carrying signs that are completely misinformed, but they don't want to know the truth, right? Whoever hates correction is stupid. Two good people obtain favor from the Lord, but he condemns those who devise wicked schemes. Right? No one can be established through wickedness, but the righteous cannot be uprooted. They think they're established. There's always a house of cards where one false move could bring the whole thing down, right? A wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a disgraceful wife is like decay in his bones. There are those, right? It says a virtuous woman. Five, the plans of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. Lots of that going around, huh? Six, the words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the speech of the upright rescues them. Right. Speech of the upright. Say what's right, say the truth no matter what. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous stands firm. At some point, the wicked will all be overthrown. 8, a person is praised according to their prudence. Prudence. And one with a warped mind is despised. A warped mind. A man shall be commended for his wisdom, but the forward of heart shall be despised. 9, better to be a nobody, yet have a servant, than to pretend to be somebody and have no food. Okay. Now it says a bit over here, but he that is despised and is his own servant, okay, liveth of his own travail. Okay, it says have a servant. This actually means to be able to take care of yourself, right? Better to be a nobody and be able to take care of yourself than pretend to be somebody and have no food. Lots of those people around, okay? It's a facade. They're living a facade, right? They drive fancy cars and fancy clothes, but they really have no food, right? Just to try to impress people that they will never meet, that they will never know, and the people they're impressing don't even care. Okay? And the righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. I always liked that one. If you want to tell if a person is good or not, look at the way they treat animals. Okay? There's a lot about them. Okay? What? 11, those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense. We've all know somebody that chases fantasies, is dreaming, and I'm going to be a millionaire, and instead of working. Well, the wicked desire the stronghold of evildoers, but the root of the righteous endures. The root of the righteous endures. Wicked desire the net of evils. Continually imagine means how to do harm to others. Wicked people want what other wicked people have, right? 13. Evildoers are trapped by their sinful talk, and so the innocent escape trouble. Keeping your mouth shut most of the time will keep you out of trouble, right? 14. From the fruit of their lips, people are filled with good things, and the work of their hands brings them reward. There's 2 words I highlighted from another study. Man shall be satiate or full with good things by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall God give unto him. Right? From what you say, right? Filled with, you say only nice things, with people will be filled with nice things. Okay? 15. The way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Got that? They think they're right, and usually you can't tell them otherwise. Fools show their annoyance at once, but the prudent overlook an insult. All right? That's a good one. You just let it go. Just keep scrolling, right? An honest witness tells the truth, but a false witness tells lies. That's a true statement, right? The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Right? A lot of that going around. People that just say reckless, stupid, foolish people just like to hurt other people, right? You're wise. Your tongue will bring healing. You will say only kind things, uplifting things, edifying things. Right? You can find something kind to say about everybody. 19. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Right? The truth will always be the truth. It will never change. 20. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. Right? Can you promote peace? Right? Blessed are the peacemakers. 21. No harm overtakes the righteous, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. That's showing now, isn't it? 22. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. Right? What does God hate? Liars. 23. The prudent keep their knowledge to themselves, but a fool's heart blurts out folly or foolishness. Right? Now it said in chapter 5 that if you are wise for yourself. Okay? If you're prudent, you won't brag. You will just keep it to yourself. Okay, 24. Diligent hands will rule, but laziness ends in forced labor. 25. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. What a great saying that is. Kind word. Say kind things. The righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. Right? Choose your friends carefully. Right? 27. The lazy do not roast any game, but the diligent feed on the riches of the hunt. Meaning of the Hebrew word is uncertain, but I bet it says something over here, right? Although he get much by unlawful means, yet will he not spend it upon himself. Now, this is kind of like hoarders, okay? You get people that they go on a hunt and they get the deer and they throw it in a barn and let it rot, right? Waste. They waste things. The diligent will feed on it, will use it, okay? Just in the way of righteousness there is life. Along that path is immortality. That way of the righteous is to immortality. There you go. That's cool, huh? Let's put all the righteous ones together just because it's fun. We, the righteous, cannot be uprooted. Plans of the righteous are just. The house of the righteous stands firm. The root of the righteous endures. Like that. No harm overtakes the righteous. Ultimately, they will try. It says weapons will be formed against you, but they will not prosper. Right? The righteous choose their friends carefully. Right? And in the way of righteousness there is life. Along that path is immortality. Right? Lots of good reasons to pursue righteousness, right? Okay. What else did we highlight? Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Right? If you're seeking to be wise, you will want to be corrected and disciplined. Something, if you believe something, but it's not true, you would want somebody to tell you so you could learn truth, okay? The truth. This is telling you how to straighten it out. Better to be a nobody and yet have a servant or be able to take care of yourself, right? Than to pretend to be somebody and have no food. You can all see people like this. They're all over today, right? Trying to impress people that don't even care. 10 is important. The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Right? Over here it says, the righteous man regardeth the life of his beasts, but the mercies of the wicked are cruel. We should have put that in with the righteous ones, huh? Is merciful even to the very beast that doeth him service. Right. Let's just do that. We will make this green. The righteous care for the needs of their animals. Right. You can tell a lot somebody about their very nature, about how they treat animals, right? If I ever saw somebody kick a dog, I would not want anything to do with that person. Okay. And what else? From the fruit of their lips, people are filled with good things. The work of their hands brings them reward. Say kind things, right? 16 is highlighted. Fools show their annoyance at once, but the prudent overlook an insult. Right? They ever say one thing and somebody wants to punch you, right? All at once. They get mad right away. Prudent person will overlook an insult. Just let it go. Just keep scrolling. If you want to see this, just go anywhere on the internet, right? The conversation. Somebody says something, not to that person in particular, just putting it out on the internet, and somebody will take it personally and take offense at it and be annoyed and start yelling at them on the internet. Mm-hmm. The prudent overlook an insult. You just keep scrolling, all right? Just keep scrolling. 18 is highlighted. The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. All right? You say mean things, he's piercing like swords, like stabbing somebody, a reckless person. All right? Tongue of the wise brings anything you say should bring healing, right? Righteous, the prudent keep their knowledge to themselves. That if you're wise for yourself. That's that And Isaiah chapter 5, I believe. Right? You're doing this for ourselves. You're doing this for a closer walk with God, for wisdom and knowledge, right? By seeking wisdom and God, you are seeking the knowledge of God, right? So keep it to yourself, right? 25 is highlighted. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up, right? Can you be the kind word that cheers up somebody's anxiety? You could. So there you go. That's Proverbs 12. Lots of good stuff in there. And it gets better. So there you have it. Stay tuned later today. We are I think we're in chapter 11 of Luke still. All right, it's on his way to Jerusalem to get into some serious trouble. But stay tuned for that. But give us a like if you think about it. But tomorrow we'll keep doing this. See you later.